Good morning, YouTube and clients. I am here today, still in my pajamas, to tell you ladies about more about the candles, the DIY candles that you purchase, spells, um, how to's, I guess you could say, do's and don'ts. And we're going to start off by saying, once again, thank you um, for purchasing the candles. I hope all of your desires come true with the type of candles that you have purchased. And I also would like to say, do not, this is a don't, do not blow your candle out. Now, I had someone message me and was like, my son accidentally knocked my candle over. If it falls over an accident or if it goes out on its own, there's a difference, okay? If it falls over and it goes out, of course, we already know, the wind knocked it out when it fell. So the force of the wind or the force of the air or, whatever, what have you. But when you blow it out, this ends the spell. This is it. Spirits, work it out for me. That's pretty much what you're saying when you blow out your spell candles, okay? So never blow them out until you're completely done. Me, on the other hand, I just let it burn out. I don't ever put it out. I work from home, so I would not do this if I'm not at home often, if you're not at home often. But let it burn out completely. If you do have to leave, lick your finger and put it out like that. That way you can light it back. You can put it out with your finger, lick your finger, or you could spray it a little bit, whatever you need to do in order to put it out. But don't blow it out unless you're done, okay? Someone else asked me, I'm trying to answer all the questions that I had asked. Oh, when you are doing your spells, make sure that there's a quiet environment. If it is loud, it's fine. But you have to have concentration because your magic, you're cooking up that magic inside of your head, inside of your body. This is practice. These candles, DIY, this is for the practice. It's going to get better. Beginners, that's pretty much how this is starting. So you're beginners. So basically, don't blow it out. I'm trying to figure out what I was talking about. I talk a lot, y'all, so you gotta excuse me. Now, let's see, don't blow it out. Let's see, I normally have somebody, I'm getting old. I normally have somebody tell me, hey, what was I talking about? Oh, okay, that's what I was talking about. But I don't have anybody to remind me, so give me a second. I'm just gonna continue to ramble until I get what I was about to say, or until it comes out. But, all right, so moving on. Oh, yeah. So, when you are doing your spells, make sure that there's a quiet environment. See that? Make sure that there's a quiet environment and that you're calm, your spirit is settled. You can focus mainly on what that spell is going to be about. You have to do that because if you're thinking about other things, I'm not going to lie. Someone said they did a road opener. Now that I'm thinking about it, road opener, then this guy comes rushing in, right? He want the cookie. Okay, so basically what she did was she opened the road. But tell me this, and I didn't ask you this question. Tell me this whenever you do get to this video. Was it that when you were doing the road opener, he kind of crossed your mind? You thought about him? You got a little hot? Or something in that nature? When you do a spell, always make sure that you're focused on that one thing because it can mix in your thoughts. Your thoughts is the spell. Your mind is the spell. Like I do a road opener and I start thinking about going to the grocery store. Guess what? The road is gonna send me straight to the grocery store. This is how things it can still work, but that road is going to have something to do with the grocery store. You get what I'm saying? So what you're thinking about is pretty much what that spell manifests or turns into or what comes to pass. Or it's involved with what comes to pass with the spell. So that as well. Strong-minded, strong-willed. Keep your mind steady. Do not drift off and think about other things while doing a certain spell. Think about that spell, what you want done in that spell. Visualize what you see happening with that spell. Like, say, you do a money spell, don't think about no dude. Don't think about, you got to wash the dishes later. Think about money, raining, falling. Just keep visioning. If you want someone to come to you, think about it. Think about the walking through the door. This is how you bring your spells to fruition, with your mind, with your third eye. Some people are saying that they have yet to open a third eye. Let me tell you, you do enough of these, it'll open on its own. And everybody's gift is not the same. Everybody has a different gift. Everybody's gift is different. Some can visualize, some have premonitions, some can feel, some, it's different. You and I aren't going to have the same gifts. We can definitely be on the same page. Your gifts can manifest just like mine did, but they won't be the same, or they could be the same. You never know. But we are different people, so always keep in mind, different things happen with different people, okay? We don't have the same journey. We all have our own different journey. You buying these candles from me is basically the beginning of your journey. If you want to continue that journey, then you don't have to keep buying candles. But I don't know. You can go get your own candles. You can follow my videos. You can order more candles to do it right. This is why they're at a normal price, affordable price, because I want anybody who is wanting to get into the practice to have their practice. You should have to pay all this money for the practice. So everything is already in that candle. But I'm not about money. I love abundance. I love money, but I'm not about money. So I want to help. This is all about helping. Also, remember, when you are done with your spell, when your spell's working, or when the candle's burning in the midst of this, even after, good deeds, positive thoughts. You cannot do a spell and then 24 hours later, I can't believe it, it's just not working. You know what I mean? That will kill your spell. Bad emotions, sad emotions, low vibrations, anything like that can kill your spell. Or it can make it weak. It'll take longer to work. You have to, it's almost like, I can't compare it with anything, but you have to make sure that when you do the spell, that you are doing good deeds. You are letting the universe know, I deserve this. Bottom line, I don't care what the trees say. I don't care what they say. I know, deep down, I deserve this, okay? Make yourself believe that. Tell yourself that. Tell your candle that. Speaking out loud is, to me, the strongest form of setting something in stone when you're doing your spells. Chants, things of that nature. I'll have videos about that as well. You can come up with your own chants. It's not a complete how-to. It's more like me telling you there's a way to tweak it to make it your own. It's important that you tweak it and make it your own. Constantly thinking that what everybody else does is what you should do is not how it should go. Take your journey and use that journey to build yourself up. Go on it alone. I also have noticed there's a couple of people, telling others what they're doing, and that's totally fine. It's fine, but do not ever treat a spell like an experiment. Spirits don't like that. We are not using our spirit guides and our ancestors for a personal gain. That's not what we're doing. What we're doing, we're partially doing that, but also what we're doing is we're building up our momentum in order to do our own practice in our own way. This is pretty much what my candles are for, to help you and to move you along with your practice. I don't know what that is. Okay, to move you along with your practice. So don't do this for personal gain. Don't hit me up saying I need these money spell candles, man, because I need this money. This is not the mindset to have when you're doing spells. You cannot be greedy. You cannot be thirsty. Okay? So keep all of that in mind. I'm looking, I see I've been on here for 10 minutes. I don't want to hold you ladies for too long. Comment at the bottom. Feel free to comment things that you want my videos about. I'm sitting here trying to think if there's anything else that I could tell y'all. Oh yeah, a little bit more on what having people around. It's okay to have people around, but what can take power from your spell is telling people that you're actually doing that spell. So please be careful. People like me, if you tell me, hey, I'm thinking about doing a road over, that's different. Because I know what you're talking about, right? But if you go to somebody and they're like, what's that candle? You're like, it's a road opener. Basically what I'm trying to do is every time you tell someone, excuse my rusty hands, but every time you tell someone, I have a strong belief that it weakens your spell. Secret, discreetness. Be to yourself while you're doing this practice. At some point, you can tell everybody. It's up to you, but